Two coming to the right. Two coming to the right. They're rushing behind you, Vi.
No, that's the left.
That was the left.
You're
that
right.
was my left.
You guys,
I looked
you're
right.
right.
I don't
I looked to the right, dude.
orientation.
As soon as you said it, I looked right and there was a wall there. It was just a wall.
My bad.
FPS games were once an unstoppable force in gaming, boasting incredibly high player counts that other games in other genres could only dream of. But over time, it seems like FPS games have kind of lost their chokehold on the industry. Call of Duty has turned into Fortnite with all its skins, and Battlefield 2042 was on across the board after a horrendous launch filled with bugs, glitches, and honestly, people just not liking the game. Not to mention the fact that people already weren't fans of the futuristic setting that 2042 takes place in. It was a recipe for disaster for that game too, and now both games, two juggernauts of the gaming world, have been shadows of their former selves for years now. And even though battle passes and sponsoring different streamers to play their game kept those franchises alive and semi-relevant to now, real ones know that the glory days are long gone. But I think Battlefield 6 might be here to change all that. At the time of me writing this video, we're just about to wrap up the second weekend of the Battlefield 6 beta, and I've spent a good 13 to 14 hours playing. Thanks to some of the reporting I heard prior to the beta, I went into it with honestly a lot of excitement and high expectations. Not trying to blow it out of proportion, but I was not let down at all. For a game in beta, it's in amazing shape. Obviously, it's not perfect, but as far as glitches and stuff like that, in my time playing, I only saw 2 visual bugs that were noticeable, and I didn't encounter anything that affected my gameplay at all. Now, not to say that those things didn't exist for others, just that I personally didn't come across it in my time playing the game. Which is great after how 2042 launched, because it was in such an awful state with the bugs and the glitches, and that was at launch. So to see 6 in beta being this smooth right now is honestly amazing to see. There were definitely some balancing issues and things that'll need to get sorted out, like shotguns. The shotgun is crazy overpowered, and I'm sure that at some point it'll receive a nerf. But it is fun to run around with a shotgun and just blow people away, dude. It's so much fun, I can't lie. It's overpowered, but it's fun. Also, I think that snipers were going a little bit crazy too. Mostly in the first weekend, it seemed like they did kind of take a step down in the second weekend, so maybe they did something to them. I really also don't know how much of that was just player skill. You know, some people are very good at sniping, or the snipers actually being OP, to be honest. But these things are what betas are for. And I can't explain why, but I'm pretty confident that the right changes will be made to this game by release. I'm really only basing that confidence on the social media interactions I've seen from people on the dev team and how they've interacted with the public, but everything seems really genuine. Overall, there are things that need to be tweaked and fixed, but nothing that totally ruined my gameplay experience. And I'm sure anything that does need to get addressed will get addressed by release. I'm confident in that. And if I'm wrong, I don't make the game, so it don't matter. One thing I've noticed as I've gotten older is that those long, chill gaming sessions with your homies become more and more scarce. I still play games with my friends pretty often, don't get me wrong, but these days, a lot of the times we're playing games, it's for the sole purpose of creating a YouTube video. And even though we're still having fun, the vibe is a lot different when you're playing for content creation versus playing for fun. So you can imagine my joy when this beta brought me together with 2 separate groups of my friends for 2 separate Battlefield 6 sessions. The clips you're seeing aren't even from these sessions because I chose not to record just to keep that chill vibe that I was talking about a moment ago. That old school gaming with your friends vibe that we all had when we were younger. And honestly, it was like I was transported back to those days of Black Ops 2, where me and my friends would spend entire weekends playing and shooting the shit. Now, I'm fully aware that those days aren't coming back. Trust me, I'm not the old guy showing his high school football tape. Especially considering that those days were when I was in high school, and my biggest responsibility was making sure that the dishes were done. Now, I'm an adult, and those same dishes are on the bottom of a long list of that I have to deal with every day. So the time's not there to play the games like we used to, and I understand, but that's why, even though I know those days are never coming back, I'd be lying if I said it didn't feel nice to have something come close to those good old days. And one could argue that this has nothing to do with the game itself and could have taken place in any game. But me personally, I would argue that the vehicle is just as important as the people driving it. I mean, it's been a while since we got a casual FPS game that was firmly grounded in reality without being a full-on milsim. And in the days of battle passes and every game wanting to become Fortnite, people are clamoring for something just like Battlefield 6 to pull them right back out of that corporate synergy gaming vortex. No one really wants to run around as Nicki Minaj or Roger from American Dad in their Call of Duty game. No one wants that. So people are genuinely excited for this game. And those friends that I played with, I haven't been able to agree on a game to play with them in years. That's what made this experience so special to me, to get those fun moments that make you laugh, that make you happy to be playing with your friends again.
That's it. You know what time it is?
Adventure time?
Pity time?
It's airplane time.
Oh my god. Where is he? I want to watch him crash. I want to watch him
I
crash.
can't wait for him to not be able to lift off.
There he is. There he is.
Oh my god, I can't fucking where am
F-
Yup.
Where going?
Yup.
And we're always excited about new games, but rarely is it the same game. My friends are very picky about what they play. It's so bad that I even tried out playing League of Legends just so we could play games together. And that did not last because League. I hate that game. The fact here is, this beta brought us all together, and it was amazing. It was the most fun I've had playing games online in a long time. And I think it's because this game and what this game is, what it represents for FPS games, just for gaming in general, I think it's really exciting for a lot of people. And I think that's what this game has the potential to bring back to the gaming industry. That feeling of all your friends excited every day once they get home to get on the same game together. And that's why I play games, man. To get that feeling. And I truly think this game has a chance to bring that back. A chance to restore the feeling.